Well, welcome to Duckett Calligraphy, where I'm going to show you a little about this piece that I've just completed, and it's a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. Each night, when I go to sleep, I die, and the next morning, when I wake up, I am reborn. And it's got loads of possibility inside that text. It's a really thought-provoking text. And as a text, it can take you somewhere. And so that's why I decided to go for a window. I love window decoration in calligraphy. I'd like to do a lot more of it, because when I write calligraphy, the idea is that I take something that's to definition and give you a window into, I suppose, representing how you would read something. And so to have the actual window decoration there is doing the same thing, but visually. So we've gone for one word per line, and the idea behind that is that I'm putting space between each word, and the space represents thought. The space represents you stopping and thinking, kind of chewing over each word, a bit like you take a little sip from a really fine wine, rather than gulping it down. Again, representing how you read it. So that's for the text, and that's written in this lovely violet interior ink, which presents almost as black on the page, but then when you have a really good look at it, you can see those lovely violet hues shining through, which is really nice. And then for the first letter E of each, I've gone for this very rounded Celtic design, and you can see that the top of the E forms the top of the archway there. But one of the great things about gold and using gilding in calligraphy decoration is that it kind of represents, again, I keep using that word, but it represents the decoration depending on where you're looking at it from. So at the moment it's shining, but then sometimes the E just disappears inside the window, as you can see. It just goes into the window, and it doesn't really look like it's particularly striking. You can just see the outline of it, and then you move again, and there it is. So that's the idea behind using gold decoration. They called it, of course, illumination, as they still do, and that's why, because it illumines the page. It illuminates the page. And then from the rounded E, we've got this lovely long marginal extension going down. It's very unfussy, hasn't even got any decoration at the end, just stops at the end. But what it is supposed to be doing is walking alongside this vertical line of text. And then off the E, we've got this big window, the kind of window you'd see in a large building. And I've used for that this yellow ochre ink, a little bit like the stonework you see in Oxfordshire. And I've gone for different shades of that ochre throughout. So you can see it's much darker up here and also on the sill, and maybe here too and there. And the idea behind that was, you know, when you go to these big buildings and you see new stonework alongside old stonework, and some of it's been replaced over the years, some of it's weathered in a different way. So that's what I tried to create there in a very simple, stylized way. And then behind the window itself, we've got these different hues, these different blue colors. And you can see the blue colors that I've used there. They're not all blue, actually. So we've got the white, which is the star effect, and then sepia and blue together at the very top to make a really dark blue. And then as it goes down to about here, we've then got this aqua, almost like a sort of green colour. And then to finish it off right at the bottom, this grass green. It doesn't really show up ever so well on the video, but you can see it maybe more in the photographs on my page, the different colours, the different hues within there. So that's the idea of putting a window, especially alongside this quote, of course, because it does really work for looking into the night time. But I do like the window decoration very much. I think it works excellently generally in calligraphy, so I hope to be doing some more of that over the next few weeks and months. This is for sale. It's a large piece. It's 56 centimetres high, so over half a metre high, and 38 centimetres wide, decal-edged, as you can see, on 3 sides. And it is ready to be framed. I will send it in a postal tube, and you can place it in some special place in your home or somewhere else, maybe even